We're going to use a technique we used to make a trouser narrower, to taper a trouser. We're going to use that same technique to make a flare. So you've marked your middle of the crotch line, middle of the knee line, middle at the hem. You've joined them with a line. You've cut in through to the side seam on the outside leg. You've cut from the outside to meet it. You've done the same on the inside leg. So I'm just going to separate these off yet again. Like I say, exactly the same technique, just slightly different context or outcome, should we say. So whereas previously we swung these over, we're now going to swing them out. And you can take them relatively far actually, and in doing this you're not altering the outside leg measurement, you're not altering the fit at the crotch. So what we're doing here, actually, should I do another bad drawing? So what we're trying to achieve here is, so we have the fit come down, oh, those would have had darts as well, come down to the hip, same way as usual. We've got your crotch seam, and then we're going to take it into a flare, like so. Well, that's the same happening on that side. I don't know, that doesn't look quite as bad as the previous one, but that's the look we're going for, ish. So, make a decision on how wide you want these to be. Now you can't go massively wide, because remember how when we did the A-line skirt we were saying we want to make a bell shape rather than a flat. What you'll be making with this is something that's quite flat, but we can go some way to being full. If we wanted a really full trouser, like a 1970s, what they used to call a loon trouser, then you have to have a horizontal seam, and to achieve that you do exactly what you did with the horizontal seams that we produced on the skirts to add fullness in. So again, remember the rule, whatever we put on the outside leg we need to put on inside leg. Make sure that you've measured those. And same again with the hem, put on 6. On 6. And you would do the same for the back piece. Meanwhile, of course, you can do anything you like with the darts. Facings, waistbands, exactly the same with trousers as they are for a skirt. So you could have a yoke. You could have all sorts of things going on, but that is how you achieve a flare using the same technique as we used for the taper. There is, of course, a world in which you may wish to taper above the knee and flare at the ankle. You can use the same technique. So we could overlap it by a centimetre there, but we could flare it from here. It's quite a nice technique to achieve a boot cut actually. So there you go. You can do all sorts of magic, but keeping in mind that what you do here, you need to do here, what you do here, you need to do there. Okay, I think that should at least get you started with that, and I'll be going over it again in class obviously, and there is a wall chart. Okay, I've got one more example, I'll be back with that in a second.